go. It's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
So, in Paranormal Activity 4, we take a little break from the Cady family for a little while, kinda. The story takes place with a whole new family, a whole new bunch, and you're kind of like, what the heck happened to the Cady bunch? Like, the Brady bunch. Sorry. And things are just getting weird in this house. This girl is hooking up with her boyfriend kind of through the internet, but doesn't give in to him because she is like, no, I'm a virgin. That's important to the plot, so I'm not just saying it because she looks like a 17-year-old girl who definitely shouldn't be a virgin. That's messed up. I shouldn't say that. Just shut up. Ignore my whole thing. Anyway, the main character in this movie is basically noticing weird shit happen, and for once, the main character is like, hey, maybe I should not just stand around and wait for this demon to kill me. Her family, on the other hand, is morons. There's a dad, there's a mom, there's a little brother, and they're all dumb. They're just dumb. So anyway, as the story progresses, we actually do get to see Cady again as an adult. So we're not going back in time, we're actually going forward. This is the first one after the first movie and the second ending that we propel the universe further into the future. And they do it pretty well. So let's talk about what worked really well. This movie is by far, in my opinion, the funniest of all the Paranormal Activity. It's just very easy, tongue-in-cheek type humor in a lot of sense. Also very quick-witted humor that is just easy on the ears. It's not too harsh. There's parts where you're just gonna laugh and have a good time. I fucking love the hybrid line. I do. I drive a hybrid, but the line just cracked me up. Also, the movie is easily the one that moves the quickest. There's not too much slow period. Even when there's not a scare, this story actually makes you interested because it's modern time. You're kind of interested in these guys. The acting is above the first one, so the story doesn't take forever to get anywhere. So overall, what I really did enjoy was that the fact that the acting and the story moves at a much better pace. And of course, last but not least, it kind of ties into the first two and kind of the third one, and you get a couple of answers, which I'm not going to spoil, obviously. Even though it's a few years old, you should go watch the movie to find out. But it doesn't spoil too much, and I really did enjoy that. So, taking that, what didn't work? It's not really scary at all. Like, I swear to God, every time I do one of these fucking reviews for these movies, I hear sounds and shit. And that time it wasn't the AC because that thing was on already. I always say, why would you record yourself dying? But I might actually record myself getting killed by a demon while doing these fucking reviews. The movie just isn't scary. That is probably one of the main problems I have with the movie. It's just not. There's nothing that made me jump at all. There's not even a jump scare in this movie. And they don't even really try. There's one moment that I really felt tense. And that's basically the last like 2 minutes of the movie. I love that scene alone. But everything else in this movie just wasn't scary. It wasn't that tense. Everything kind of was slow and progressed very, very boringly. So I can understand what they talk about when the scares are just so light in this movie. Sometimes they confuse it like, is this a Paranormal Activity movie? Also, the family is so dumb. Like the dumbest people in the world. There's some great deaths in this movie. Actually, there's just one. And it's not going to spoil it, but it's a certain somebody who gets that. That's not what happens. They actually die in a cool way, but my way of summing it up quick. I keep hearing noises. It's my alarm clock. Duh. So, overall, the movie just doesn't have that many great scary moments, and the deaths are all, the family's really stupid, so I can understand why a lot of people think this is the worst. But, in retrospect, I actually just had fun watching it. It's the easiest one to watch. I'm not bored any of the moments. It's just an easy movie. So, is it the best Paranormal Activity? Hell no. Is it better than 3? In a lot of people's views, hell no again. In my view, I actually enjoyed it more watching it. Is 3 better? We can argue that. It does have some good backstory and better jump scares, that's for sure. But this movie's just a much better movie in terms of watching it for me, and I didn't hate the ending like I did for 3. So I'm going to give Paranormal Activity 4 a 2.5 out of 5. It's just a middle-of-the-road, good type of movie to sit back and enjoy. Not amazing, but you can watch it on Netflix right now to get prepared for Paranormal Activity 5. If you like this video, hit the like button. Looks kind of like that. Kinda. And if you love me, hit the subscribe button. I don't even know what the fuck the subscribe button looks like anymore. It does look like an arrow, I think. The YouTube thing. Just hit the subscribe if you like me. Besides that, everybody have a wonderful day. What do you?